in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Now Sacramento starting five. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And Atlanta has possession. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Young. That one, no good. Great defense that time from Ellis. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Okongwu. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's LaVine. There's Sabonis. DeRozan on the wing. Trains the three-pointer.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Young against Ellis. Back to Young. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. DeRozan finds LaVine. Johnson with the rebound.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
The shot's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's DeRozan following the bucket by the Hawks. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Rizachet. And a change for Sacramento. Monk's checked in for Ellis. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here is Daniels. DeRozan defending. Okongwu kicks to Young. Baseline J on the way. And yes, it's good.
And this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
LaVine deciding where to go with it. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Hawks leading. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Johnson finds LeVert. LeVert sets a screen for Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 6.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
The Kings trail by 3. Monk with the ball. Still yet to score. A floater. DeRozan's shot is off.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
LeVert the pass to Young. To the paint. A jump hook. And Okongwu finishes it off.
think he gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento, trailing by 5. On the wing, DeRozan. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. The Hawks leading by 5. Pass to Daniel. Back to Young. Johnson with a screen on DeRozan. And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. LeVert finds Young. Monk against Young. Monk, the pass to Levine. To end the drought. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Levine. He has 7.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Atlanta leading by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Sabonis, Carter out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. Now here's Sabonis. Scoreless thus far. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Kings making a change here. Ellis is checked in. The Hawks leading by 3. Now Reza Shea. Oh, LeVert in position. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now here's Ellis. Pass to Monk. Tries the spin move. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Now here's Ellis after Clint Capella's miss. And here is Ellis. Sabonis at the elbow. Pass to LaRavia. Monk for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Reza Shea. Zach LaVine's checked in for Sacramento. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Hits it from 3-point range. Levine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
Okongwu with a screen on Ellis. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. Atlanta making some changes. Jalen Johnson comes in for Mann. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Karis LeVert. Then for the Kings, Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in for Trey Lyles. Sacramento again missing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Aston Yang, the Hawks working the ball around. Young inside, working on Ellis. Young's shot is off. The Kings trail by 7. And finished off by DeRozan.
The flush. DeMar getting up.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here is Daniels. Monk defending. Valanciunas against Okongwu. Here is Daniels. DeRozan with the rebound. Ellis outside. This one for 3. The rebound by Niang. The Hawks leading by 5. Screen by Niang. Young. Sacramento grabs the miss. 52 seconds left in the first half. Monk outside. DeRozan in the corner. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Johnson. Young finds Niang. Now Johnson. Back to Niang. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Niang's got his first points of the game. The Kings trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan, that's good.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
Young taking his time here. Launches it. Traps in the tray. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The Hawks leading by 8. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
The front court is Riziche and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Count that one. DeRozan's got 13 points.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
Young outside. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Cans it from downtown. 12 points for him.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Back to DeRozan. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice to see Sabonis and some of that mobility for a big man to use that screen and roll.
Young against Ellis. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 13. And they double up DeRozan. Here's Ellis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Ellis has got his first basket of the night.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Okongwu. Down low. Here's Johnson. That one, no good. Murray with the defensive effort. With the floater. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Nice D from Sabonis. The Kings trail by 7. Levine finds DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. For 3, Levine. Rebounded by the Hawks. And Daniels up top. DeRozan defending. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Young against Ellis. Outside DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. Okongwu grabs the board.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Young outside. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Okongwu against Sabonis. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The Kings trail by 9. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Wiles. With the fadeaway. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 15 points.
Boy, DeRozan, he is on it right now and has been all night.
Carter against Young. Johnson with a screen on Carter. And here's Young from the arc. No good that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Monk's shot's good.
And he's an explosive guard who isn't afraid to test the defense. Heads up play there from Monk.
Young against Carter. Young outside. Johnson sets the screen for Young. And the three off target. The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's the Kings with the ball. 8-point game. On the court right now for the Kings. Trey Lyles out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Ellis. And there's Monk. And it's Levine in at the 3. Now, here's Lyles. Pass to Levine for 3. It's good from long range. Levine's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Sacramento. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Buffkin. Capella with it, guarded by Valanciunas. Capella with a screen on Monk. LeVert the pass to Capella. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
Here's LeVert. No good on the shot. The Kings trail by 3. Monk kicks to Ellis. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over man. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Valanciunas has got his first points in this one. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in, and a change for the Kings. Murray's checked in, and now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Monk, the pass to Murray. Pass to Levine. Monk for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now, here's LeVert. And here is Capella. Back to LeVert. Monk grabs the board. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now, here's Monk. Shoots over LeVert. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. LeVert against Monk. Floats one up. Count the basket. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And the gracefulness with which LeVert shoots the basketball. He makes that tricky floater look easy.
Timeout, Kings. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for George Niang. Rizachet, he's checked in for Mann. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for LeVert. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Monk. Now, here's DeRozan over Rizachet. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from DeRozan.
And this is why you go to DeRozan. When they need a bucket, he's
He's a guy that can go out and get it.
Ellis against Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
1:41 left in the fourth. Here's DeRozan, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Rizachet.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Ellis against Young. Fires for 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. And the Hawks lead by 7. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And they double up DeRozan. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Okongwu with a screen on Levine. And Okongwu slams it in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Man, nice work off the pass. I like Levine's catch-and-shoot mindset tonight.
So they foul intentionally.
His first. Team first.
Here's Young. And they go to the intentional foul.
10 seconds. Team seconds. At the line for your Hawks. Two shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Levine with it. Pass to DeRozan. Ellis outside. For 3, Murray. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Young against Ellis. So the Hawks take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight, so how satisfying was this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting the win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Well, you